Okay, so we're back with the Ferrari 488 GT3 here in a new week at Hockenheim. A wonderful circuit. Just purchased this the other day to keep the Ferrari theme going. See what we can do. What a circuit this is, though. It's such a shame it's not in F1 anymore. The last race they had here, 2019, I remember just watching it. Fantastic. Drama, it had everything. Bring it back, I say. Okay. Here we go. Quite nicely placed. Gives me a brake check. Here we go. Looks fairly safe through there. Haven't really made anything up. Yes. Send one down the inside, no problem. Oh, he's come back. The slipstream's not great in these, I admit, but still an amazing series. So this particular turn. Oh. Okay, a couple of places made up down the inside. This guy got a poor exit. No real traction. Can we hunt him down? Really would like to think so. He seems so much faster than he does. More mistakes. No problem. Someone else gone. Lovely. Just try not to be too aggressive through these sort of last corners. This guy in front of us is having an absolute nightmare. Fine by me. Gonna look to try and take him at some point if we can get close. Okay, P3. Bit wide there, fine. Sort of works 4. As you can see, the curb sort of extended there. Top 3 bunched up nicely. So the leader sort of running away a bit. Catching him now. Staying in that slipstream. Send one? No. Broke way too early there. Can we get a good exit? Much better than his. Still doesn't seem enough. Let's send one. Done. Absolutely no problem dispatching him at all. Now the leader up there. He is quick, but there's nothing we haven't caught before. Just so I can feel it at the end of the race. This is going to be a bit of a nightmare when your tyres have gone just this section. He's come back at us there. He wants to go. We're blocking him. Is he? That seemed like my line just in the background there. You can see in the mirror. It's P2 now. Just got to kind of extend that gap. Looking very good for the safety rating as well at the minute. If we can keep everything together. There is our leader. Stay out in front. as I always say in these videos, and if you're a regular watcher of the channel, just you have to keep going. You can't sort of like I say, I'll give up, I'll settle for second. You know, just keep a consistent sort of style, and just mistakes from other drivers will come if you're consistent. That's all my other wins have sort of come, apart from maybe the first one in the rookies. But yeah, and the others just wait for those mistakes for other people, because they will make them. No one's perfect. Even your top guys in Formula One are making errors. You know, this is a simulator. We're just random people. We will have other jobs we do. You know, no one's doing this for a living. I mean, YouTubers, but I mean, does it just because they're on here for a living doesn't mean they're any good at the actual racing. The channel might be good, but so's ours. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do give us a sub. We're trying to build it. I'm looking forward to having that giveaway when I reach 100. You never know. It'll be like an iRacing voucher or something. You never know. It might be you. So yeah, thank you for your continued support. Slightly wide out there. And also, I just did want to say I've actually purchased Flight Simulator now. It's all set up. So this may be one of the last iRacing videos for like a week or so. I'm going to focus on a bit of Flight Sim, and it's really good. So if you're a fan of speed as well, I mean, stay tuned. You might really like the stuff that we're going to be doing. Some fun challenges. So yeah, definitely keep a lookout for that. Should be coming this week, hopefully. If anyone knows how to install Flight Sim mods, just drop us a message, because it's something I'm having trouble with now. I want the Concorde on Flight Sim. I tried installing it today. It seemed like a real ball ache, so I just sort of left it. But I do have other Flight Sim videos coming as well, and we're going to do some other iRacing videos as I'm near C-Class promotion on this. Leader seems a bit out of sight now. Not to say he won't make a mistake. Yeah, the brake bias I have for the Ferrari is 60.5%, and for me it works. I like to give the brakes a bit of a lamping, and that for me, I mean, that gives like a good braking trail. You can sort of brake a little later. Everybody's different, of course, but we've had a lot of success with that. So yeah, the Hockenheim ring. I mean, why have they taken this off like the F1 calendar? Especially with the German heritage in Formula One, from Mercedes to Schumacher, Vettel, going back beyond that even. I mean, I just don't see why I'm not certain if there is actually a German Grand Prix. I know it came back last year because of the schedule with COVID and everything, but why take the Hockenheim ring off? I know Germany, you guys have got a few good tracks out there. Of course, the Nürburgring is the big one, but I mean the Nürburgring is great for the whole Nürburgring. The Grand Prix circuit they have, I don't really rate it. If you're gonna have a F1 race, you have it here. Remember the race in the late 90s, early 2000s? That's what I grew up watching. Absolutely phenomenal. Just such a great track. Fun to drive as well. I'm loving this. It does seem quite forgiving now as well. I mean, because there's quite a bit of runoff. So I mean, if you do make that old mistake, you know, you can get back on track quickly. I think I tampered with the view a bit. Yeah, with this car, I found the camera tool. That's where I'm sort of taking the pictures from now. And yeah, it's Yeah, I was just messing around with like the cockpit view. You can get further away, closer in. Like, I prefer one that's sort of closer in, because especially with a car like this, because you can actually read the dials. You sort of know where you're going with it. But yeah, for some others you might want something a bit further back. So you got a better field of vision. So there, I think I've moved it back a bit, because look at our left side window. We've got a slight better field of vision there. Yeah, and as I say, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, drop us a like or a comment. Just yeah, if you can just do one of them, it'd be really great. I'm trying to build this, and I can afford to bring you more content. Because hopefully, I think it's next week. I got some free time, so I want to produce a good 7 or 8 videos. If that comes to light or not, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we can. All sorts. I did purchase, what was it the other day? The Dallara IR01, I think it is. It's the one, basically, it's like a concept car. Actually on iRacing. And it's meant to be like Grand Prix cars of old, basically. So it's a similar wing setting. It's just kind of adding the best elements of a Grand Prix car, and it's got a lovely 3-litre V10 in the back, and I was watching like the replay of like me driving around, and it sounds so fantastic. It's a car I definitely recommend buying, as well. Oh, it's just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. You just got to get it so right with the braking and the throttle control. You just have to tap the throttle really. I think it's got DRS and KERS. I'm not sure, but I was only doing like the time trial, so obviously it's limited to one sort of setup. Yeah, I haven't explored it in depth, but you should definitely buy it. That's what I'm going to say. The car in front of us, is that the leader? I wouldn't have thought so. You just have to keep ploughing. Stake there, touching that curb. Luckily it wasn't. That could have been fatal. But yeah, not too bad at all. Gotta keep going. Yeah, tyres are starting to go. It just doesn't feel as good as it did at the start. And that's the thing with these cars. It's something transitioning from like rookie class to D and C class. You have to learn about tyre wear, how to manage it. It's not so bad in D, but I presume as you get higher up the rankings, you know, you're gonna need to manage this, fuel, things like that. Things that weren't a problem in the past are now going to become slightly an issue. Like here, yeah. I don't feel like I don't feel confident enough to put the power right the way down, or as down as I was doing it. Again, yeah, just coming wide there. Just avoiding that edge of the curb. That's lethal. Oh, yellow flag. Here we go. Now, is that the leader? Got a feeling it might be. Okay. You can just put the pressure on him. I'm not certain it is. It might be. I've got a feeling it is though. But that says differently on like the screen on the right. That's broken on me before. We got to put the pressure on this guy because this really might be him. What a chance for a win! As I said it earlier, just keeping on top of people and just making them make those mistakes. That's what we need. Because his tyres would have gone as well. Everybody's tyres in this series go towards the end. That's where the mistakes happened. Like what just happened there. Wide from him. Not great for ourselves. Got to be tidy through there. Anything we can do, keep on top of him. He may make another one. Come on. He knows he wants to make a mistake. Let's have him. Get him a bit too into the corner there. It doesn't look like that, but at least we closed him down a bit. Thanks very much for watching. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe.